All right, we are recording now, and give me a 1 if you can still hear me okay with the recording going. All right. So what is SEO and how can it help your business? Like I was talking about just a moment ago, last week we ran into some difficulties, but I think we have everything squared up. Let's get started. Okay. First off, the big problem with SEO is, it's designed, and the whole principle is that it helps you get visibility for your website. But before we can even start to get into the SEO side of it, we've got to first have a discussion and talk about, what your website offers. What's the clear goal for your website? If you're a roofing company, when someone goes to your homepage, are they going to know exactly what you're about as soon as they get to that homepage? So we've got to make clear definitions on what your website's about and who your audience is. Based on your audience, that kind of goes alludes here to the target market. Target market can be both psychographic and demographic. So with the psychographic, that would get into like, say, for a roofing company, does somebody prefer metal roofing because it's the design and aesthetic look, or do you have someone that has more of a emotional attachment to shingles because that's what they've traditionally seen in the past, and they want to stay with that consistency that they've always grown up with? So that kind of is a psychographic side, whereas a demographic would be the age, their income, their geographical location, stuff like that. And yeah, your website plays a huge part in that because the language is kind of geared to speak to that audience. For instance, we'll go back to a roofing company. You want to have a modern website for your visitors. If you want to target a younger demographic with maybe a higher income, they tend to gravitate to more of a modern type look and up to date features. So, kind of see where I'm going with that. And just give me another 1 out there if you can still hear me okay and you can see the slides. I'm kind of paranoid from last week. Okay, awesome. Okay, the big question, can we find anything without a search engine? My goodness sakes, I can't. I absolutely cannot. I search everything, mostly on my mobile phone. So ask yourself that question and be serious about the answer. How often do you make a search on anything, either throughout the day or if you're going to make a purchase on anything? You're probably not going to go to the yellow book. You're probably going to go get on your computer and start doing research. And that's, if you do, that's what, 98% of the people are doing. So, the search engines, of course, you have the Google, Bing, AOL, Ask, Yahoo. Yahoo's out, by the way. They kind of, Bing pretty much took them over here very recently. But the big players right now, let's just focus on Google and Bing. Google having the majority of the market share. So it's Google. Yeah, Google is the clear market leader on a global scale. They're absolutely the mammoth. United States, Google is 74% of all search traffic. That's probably gone up in the last couple months. But as of last November, it was 74%. I'd imagine it's probably 78% now because of the recent merge between Yahoo and Bing. With that being said, it's pretty darn wise to make sure your business is on Google and ranking well, because that's where your customers are at least 78% of them. And it's not having a great website that no one can find. It's not good at having a great website that no one can find. Yeah, and it's like the old adage is that what good is building a sign, dropping, a couple $100,000 on a beautiful, gorgeous sign and putting it in the middle of the desert. No one's going to drive by it. No one's going to see it, and no one's going to appreciate it. So a website's the exact same way. A very common misconception is that people think because, I'm going to build a great website, I'm going to have all this traffic coming in, life's going to be golden. I'm going to retire when I'm 22 years old. Life is great. I wish that was the case. We would not be talking if that were the case. Give me one if you get that. Yes. So, so there's no sense in having, a website that you're not going to be able to find. So, kind of gets into our discussion for the evening, which is search engine optimization. So you got three basic pillars here. You got website and the content. You got the SEO, and then standard and traditional online marketing. Let's go from the back, from the right to the left. Online marketing. We'll kind of go from a higher level and dig in, get a little bit more granular. So online marketing, it kind of encompasses search engine optimization. Okay, it's got your email in there. It also has email in there, reviews, photo and video sharing, like done through like Pinterest, YouTube, online advertising such as like your pay-per-clicks, your banner ads, any other online marketing that you may do. Like if you were to be I don't know, host an online event, or if you like sponsor something and then you get your logo put on someone's website, that could be something like a label for other online marketing. SEO, what we're talking about tonight, that's kind of like the bread and butter. It's really the staple, like on a much higher level. Technically, what you want to do, you want to build a great site that's very user friendly, and then you want to make sure it's search engine optimized so that that site gets found. So what goes into that is a lot of keyword research, backlinking, content development, and each month you want to take a look at the stats from your work that you've done each month and find out what's working, what's not working, and kind of rehuddle and regroup each month. And, you continue to dial it in because search engine optimization is, in fact, an ongoing process. It's something that you can't really set and forget. A lot of companies, a lot of software developers, they try to develop this software that's like, okay, you do 3 clicks and your site's going to be ranked. That ain't going to happen. That's a trap that people get into. There's a lot of fly-by-night SEO agencies out there that says, yeah, we'll rank you in a couple months for a couple $100. And kind of what happens is they use black hat techniques, which we'll get into in a little bit, which essentially is they just go out and use automated software, and they'll blast like thousands and thousands and thousands of these just irreputable backlinks pointing to your main money site. And yeah, it gives you that initial boost and that initial traffic. But what happens after like, 2 or 3 months on into the campaign, your site would drop. Okay, I got you. For large on now. Okay, let's see. All right, just got some people chatting in here. Okay, so so that's kind of like the encompassment of SEO, and then we get on down into your website and content management system. Basically, what we're talking about is what's the nuts and bolts to your website. It's going to be the graphics of the site, the design, the coding that's involved in it, the content that's on each one of those pages. Your hosting do you have a fast host? Does it serve fast? and of course your domain. Do you have an older domain? Is it a new domain because new domains are harder to rank, etc. 29 primary is a larger one. That is Black Hat calling small business, telling them, okay, yeah, here's something from our business development manager, Jamie Hill. He's saying 29 primer. Yeah, I think we were just talking about this, Jamie. I'm glad you brought this up. So for those of you that's going to be listening to this, 29 primer, they are a really big fly-by-night, irreputable, disreputable firm that's calling on small businesses and tell them that they're going to get their site ranked in 3 months or less on page 1. And it's absolutely black hat. And I will go to the grave with this, and I'll keep preaching it every single time I get in front of someone. That stuff, you cannot do black hat and expect any long-term gains. It's eventually it's going to catch up with you, and that money that you saved and going with a cheaper SEO service or a cheaper company, you're going to end up losing your site, and it's going to cost you 4 times as much money to get the site back to point A. So you might as well go ahead and pony up extra little bit of money and pay a little extra for the quality SEO services. And I'm not selling tonight, people, for those of you listening. This is not a sales pitch. I'm just trying to make sure everybody understands the difference between quality SEO and cheap SEO. Cheap SEO gets you results quick, and then your site is gone off the face of the earth in after 3 months. Quality SEO takes a lot of money, and it takes longer time, but when you get there, it's glorious. When you get to that top, it is glorious. So it depends on how your mindset is, and if you want a long-term strategy and you have a real business with a real website pushing your real business, then you need real SEO. That's the only way I can explain it. Google Analytics. The first picture, we're showing direct traffic. The second picture is showing search engines. So anybody know what that might mean? What is direct traffic? Anybody know what direct traffic is, and what the difference between direct traffic and search engine traffic? Okay, so direct traffic, that's when somebody would pretty much just type in your web address because they already know about you, or they know who you are, so they'll start typing in your keyword like Big Guy's Auto Shop. If that's the name of your business and that's how you're listed, you can start typing that in, and chances are it's going to autofill that name, and then it's going to pull up your site. That's your direct traffic. Search engine traffic, that's the organic stuff. That's where your search engine optimization is kind of geared for. Search engines are promoting the website for free. Now, it's not free to get the site there, but it's free once you get it there, and you don't have to pay for ongoing clicks like you do for a pay-per-click. And of course, it is a sign of a well-optimized site. And based on that sign of a well-optimized site, you automatically gain trust and authority from people making those searches. So I'll give you an example. You hop on, you're doing a search for tennis shoes with dynamite sticks on it. Okay, say I want a pair of shoes and I want dynamite sticks, a dynamite stick patch on the side with cannonball shoestrings. I don't know. So I type that in, and I've got a lot of stuff comes up. But what the human mind automatically gravitates to is the top 3. And there's a preconceived judgment that, generally speaking, the sites that come up on that organic search on the top 3, they're going to be the ones that probably are the bigger brands, the more established websites, and they are going, the searcher is going to trust that top 3 and top 5 well before the other ones, because they got a preconceived idea, and it's a truth. in fact, that that result is a better result, and it's going to give them a website that they're really looking for that has quality content on there. So, and Google Analytics shows you that, and it shows you, what where that traffic's coming from. So, if you're getting SEO done each month, what you need to have happening and going on is your SEO gives you reports saying, okay, this is an increase in visibility, or this is an increase in, search engine traffic or direct traffic. And if they don't, they may just give you keyword reports. It depends on the agency, really. But the end game is to get that search engine traffic higher each month. That's the ultimate goal. Okay, internet marketing includes various strategies and techniques such as, quick stop. Can you, everybody still hear me? Can I get a 1 if you can? Are the slides coming in okay for you? Again, I'm just completely paranoid about last week. Okay, awesome. Okay. Internet marketing includes various strategies, techniques such as SEO, my favorite, and what we're talking about tonight. SEM, which is search engine marketing. That's your paid traffic. Banner ads, which are like display ads. Like you see mostly banner ads, like on Facebook. If you ever go to Amazon.com and then go to another website, you'll see the banner ads, little squares on the side of another website of an item that you just looked at on Amazon. That's a banner ad. And that type of advertisement is called retargeted banner ads, retargeted display ads. So in a nutshell, you go to a website, you leave that website, there's a cookie that's left on that website from your IP address on your computer. You go to another website, and that first website sees that cookie and follows you around. It stalks you like a stalker ad, and most of the time it will chase you around for 14 days. That's about the norm. But anyway, it's return on that's real good actually. But anyway, moving along. Banner ads, social media like your blogs, forums, you guys know, Twitter, Facebook, Flickr, email marketing. Email can be like newsletters, autoresponders. Real popular with us is like we have our clients set up for their blog post, which automatically feeds emails out to their client list from the blog post. Affiliate marketing, we're not getting into that tonight. That's a different book. Basically, that's where you, if you're a merchant, you can get into affiliate sites, and they will actually sell your product for you, and internet marketers will push your product for a large commission, like 30 or 40% of your sale. It's really good for electronic goods. Mobile marketing, getting bigger and bigger now. Most display ads that retarget are mobile optimized, so it's retargeted display is pretty much half of mobile marketing. And of course, online press release, which that really falls in with SEO. Okay, we'll talk about that. Everybody good? Give me 1 if you can still see my screen, and if my voice is coming in clear still. Any questions? Okay. Organic versus paid. Anybody know the difference between organic and paid? Here's what it is. Here's a picture for you. So, the top left, and the orange is paid. On the right, it's paid. In the middle is your organic stuff. Where do you normally punch or click? Probably in that bottom red box. If you're the majority of people. Top 3, organic. Have you ever heard of Google? Anybody? Okay. let's get into Google. First, let's lay down some groundwork. SEO refers to the process of optimizing both the on-page and off-page ranking factors in order to achieve high search engine rankings for targeted search terms. It's also the free organic traffic that we just looked at on this previous slide, right there on the bottom left, organic results. SEM, that's the paid listings that we that is pretty much that surrounds the organic traffic stuff, the organic listings. That's search engine marketing or paid ads. Okay, different areas of SEO. You got your technical, your content, link building, business directory listings. Let's get into the technical piece just briefly. And we're not going to get too deep because I don't want to get too heavy on anybody. This is just a basic overview of SEO, okay? So if you want the heavy stuff, we'll have a one-on-one. On-page elements, that's stuff like your title tags, the meta descriptions, anchor links, keywords used in the text, page accessibility, internal, external links. We want to go over all this, by the way. H1, H2, H3s, keyword and meta tags, page rank, alt tags. And if you don't know what that is, it's your majority of the crowd. If you don't want to know what that is, then that's why I'm in business. That's what we do, okay? But if all this stuff is like Greek and it's something that you absolutely do not want to get into, well, the bad news is that you have to if you want to succeed online, if you ever want to have traffic and conversion and visibility. If you don't care about that, then you're probably not going to watch this webinar anyway. So I think we're talking to the right audience here. Title tags. I want to try to do flip my screen over here because I've got something pulled up that I want to show you guys. I hope this works out. We'll give you just a moment. I want to try to share my second monitor real quick. Okay, give me a 1 if you can see my screen over there. And did I get a 1? Just need to make sure I get that 1 that you can see my screen moving. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we were talking about those H1 tags. This is the back of our site. This is the back of iNovate's site right here. So we have a landing page that we're targeting for Blacksburg SEO services right here. This is our target focus keyword because we're going after that keyword. And I want to show you something magical here in just a moment. I want to sprinkle some magic SEO dust all over this page right here. It's going to be crazy. So, the H1 tag, this is it right here. That's the title. The meta description, that's this right here. The name, okay, yeah. So right here, the title is SEO Services Blacksburg, Virginia. And you can see right here, this is a snippet preview. Give me a 1 if you can see the snippet preview that I'm pointing to. Awesome. Okay. So, we put that in here in a plugin called Yoast SEO. It's industry standard, commercial grade SEO hardware that we put in every single one of our websites for a reason. And the reason is because of this right here. Let me make sure I got you here. Yeah. This is a search result. Look here. I searched Blacksburg SEO services. I've got paid ad here, paid ad here, paid ad here. These people are paying pretty good money to get on this search result. Look at all these ads over here on the right. Look who's coming up first. iNovate Marketing. Look at that title tag. SEO Services, Blacksburg, Virginia. What's this right here? SEO Services, Blacksburg, Virginia. Here, guys. Tired of wasting money on marketing services that don't deliver? Our Blacksburg SEO services will blow your mind. Find out how. What's this right here? Bam. Does that make sense? Give me a 1 if that makes sense. Okay. So, that's on-site work. Let me show you something real quick too. So we also have this site right here. This is our site. This is some off-site SEO that we're doing on ourselves. It's a external website, Blacksburg SEO, and one of the reasons this site is ranking so well because it's got hardly any content on here, but what it does have is a video. It's got a video of our Blacksburg SEO services. See where that goes. And you can see the power of what a video will do to a website in ranking. So we got a big title keyword up here, Blacksburg, Virginia Search Engine Optimization Services. We got a video right here, and guess what the title of the video is? Blacksburg, Virginia SEO Services. That's not, that wasn't a mistake. Again, that was not a mistake. So that's the reason that thing's sitting up here on second, just below our main website right here. And our big competitor, that's a multi-million-dollar SEO agency, literally 35 minutes up the road, where are they? They're below us. Okay. Look at this. This is another one of our sites, BlacksburgSEOservices.com. It's another one of our off-site SEO pieces. So we got Blacksburg SEO, Blacksburg SEO Services, another Blacksburg SEO Services, another Blacksburg SEO Services. So yeah, we're taking up half this first page, and that's primarily because of just good SEO that's not black hat. Okay, but I'm going to attempt to get back over here to the slideshow. Give me a 1 if that made sense. Yeah. And I'm going to try to pull up my slide again here. Okay, right back where we started. So that's your title tags. That's what this little picture was talking about. Instead of just talking about a picture, I gave you a live demonstration. We charge $150 an hour for this stuff, people. You know, we're not selling. This is not a sales pitch. We're telling you how to get it done on your website. Plain and simple. Yeah, so Google keyword tool. Jamie Hill, our business development manager, we were just heavy into this earlier today. We're going over keyword research for clients, possible clients, some leads that were contacting us for getting work done. But that's how we do a lot of our stuff. And if you want some instruction on how to do that yourself, or if you want us to get it done for you, give Jamie a shout, and I'll drop his information in at the end of this presentation. In fact, let me go ahead and drop it in now, in case I do forget. Jamie at iNovateMarketing.com. JAMIE at iNovate, INOVATE marketing.com. Okay. Google Trends. We're running a little short on time. I don't want to get too caught up on this couple slides right here, but keyword tools, Google Trends. It helps you find better keywords that rank that are going to be give you the highest return on investment for your money. Okay. And yeah, before I forget, I want to make sure you guys see this slide. Give me one if you can see the slide. I'll tell you what, make it a 5. Give me a 5 if you can see the slide. I'm tired of the ones. Awesome. Give me a 5, 5, 5. What? That's what's up. I got like 7 5s. Okay. All right. All right. Meta title, meta description. We covered that, right? Gotcha. Alt tags. What's the alt tag? This is huge on e-commerce. Why? Because on e-commerce, you have limited space to put in content. Like on a website, you can fill a page full of content, but on an e-commerce site, you only have like a paragraph of room and space to get your content out there, to deliver a message and speak to a search engine. So another way that we get around this is by incorporating alt tags, religiously with these pictures. Basically, you just name the picture. Instead of the picture being called 0015478N6STOKK745, you call it something like BlackBerry phone model 1703. That's what you would call it. Okay. That way the searches are going to pick up on the name of that phone. The search engines will pick up on it and serve you for someone keystroking or key typing in that phrase. Does that make sense? Give me a 22 if that makes sense. All right, moving along. Okay, so we're getting into content optimization. So we just left the technical side of the optimization. Now we're going to get into the content side of things. And I just want to iterate, the content will absolutely be involved with the technical side, because the content element is is kind of threaded into like those H1 tags that we were talking about and that meta description, because that's all talking about the content. So just keep that in mind, that all this stuff works together in synergy for that ranking. So anchor text, keywords used in the text, the H1, H2s, and H3s. Let me see if I can pull up something real quick on my other monitor. I may show you something else here on our site. Give me 1 second. Well, I don't have a good example to pull up right now. Let's just kick it on along here. So unique content. Let's talk about unique content. You probably heard the adage and the phrase of content is king. It is and always will be with regards to the search engines. The reason that's the case is because fresh content that's really, really good and unique tells those search engines that, hey, this webmaster or the owner of this website cares enough about his business and cares enough about the website to update it on a regular basis with new content that's relevant to the products and services being sold on that website. It also tells the visitors coming to your website, which are more important in some cases than the search engines, that you're an authority about the product and service that's on that website, and your authority in your business field. Like if you're a roofing company, don't you think it would be pretty smart if you talked about the pros and cons of metal roofing? If you were going into season, or if you're going into the winter months, do you think it'd be a good idea to talk about any necessary steps that you may have to do to winterize, metal roofing? I mean, I don't know. Is there certain grommets that need to be used to in metal roofing when you install them that are hold up better in the winter months than summer months? I don't know. Something I would probably want to know, though, if I was getting a metal roof, and that if I've seen that on somebody's website, I would probably want to talk to them, because they would tell me that, hey, I'm up to speed on all this stuff. I know what's going on. I know my metal roofing. Does that make sense? Give me a, let's see, give me a 94 if that makes sense. Type that into the chat box. There we go. I got some 94. Okay. Awesome. All right, anchor text and links. Okay, so basically the anchor text, that's kind of referring to like when you hyperlink a text in something. Let me see if I've got a slide on that. I don't. Let's see here. I want to try to show that to you. That's kind of important. Give me 1 second. I want to show you this. I am so ready for summertime, by the way. Did I mention that before? I'm going to find you some anchor text so you can see them. Got Jamie saying that it was 65 today in Wisconsin. That's crazy. I didn't think it got above like 30 in Wisconsin. I really didn't. Isn't it always cold up there? What? When it says 94? Oh no, that's because I asked for 94. Never mind. Okay, I'm getting ready to show you guys some anchor text. So I'm going to show you my desktop real quick here. Okay, and when you guys can see my monitor, give me a shout out. All right, cool. Jamie also said it for 9 months of the year, it's under 32 degrees. Good gracious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you see my screen here? This is a blog post. This little area right here that says online videos, that's an anchor text. Okay, and what that is going to go to is, I haven't looked at it yet, but it should go to either another site, either an internal page on my site or a high authority external website, external link. And it better be a high authority one, or I want to be very embarrassed. Okay, awesome. It's going to Forbes. Okay, awesome. Okay, so this is a high ranking site. This is a very high authority site, and this is for a reason. Okay, so this dude here is talking about video advertising industry. And so back here, let me go back. Yeah, we're talking about video right here, right? And we got a hyperlink for online videos. And it's going to a link to a high authority website that's talking about online videos. And what's the name of this article right here? Quick tips for generating high quality online leads. And we're talking about doing it with a video. So, okay. And of course, in general, it's getting around content. I have a link right here. Where does it go? This is another hyperlink. Okay, it's going to our content marketing webpage. Okay, and it was talking about, what was the name of that little link that we clicked? It was quality blog. So it's talking about content marketing, quality blogs, and you see where that's going. You kind of see how that's set up. Give me a one if that makes sense. So, great. All right, let me try to get you back onto my slides. Okay, give me a 184 if you can see the slide now. Okay, awesome. Okay, that's anchor text. Okay, H1, H2, H3s. That's the Okay, so I got a no delay, but just on the wrong screen. Can you see the screen? What screen are you seeing right now? I want to make sure everybody is here on the same page with us. Slide. All right, cool. Yep, that's where we need to be. Awesome. I was on the wrong screen when I typed 184. Oh, okay, I got you. Right on. All right, cool. All right, so the H1, H2, H3s, that's pretty much the title that's the big bold letters or the big bold words and phrases on the top of a blog post. It's a title of everything. So the reason they're important is because um, there's a preference given to those H1, H2, H3 title tags because that's telling the search engines when they crawl the site that this is what this page here is all about. These big titles is stating its case about what the rest of the content is going to follow on. So make sure they're hitting your keywords. So let's move on to link building strategy. And we're 45 in. We got 15 left. I want to try to rush through as much of this as possible. So I may skip a little bit to get covered. Okay. If that's okay, give me a 1. No, actually, if that's okay, give me a 13. Awesome. Okay. So internal links. We kind of covered that because we were talking about we looked at the internal link on the blogs on our website. We're talking about content marketing. That internal link went from a one web page to another web page, all in the same website. External links, it's links coming from like any other website that's pointing to your website, just like the picture shows here. Of course, the external links, that's pretty much considered to be a backlink. Okay, so let's give us an example here. Say we got site A, we got two websites right here. Say we got Joe's Roofing and we got Blow's Roofing. You know, Joe and Blow. Okay, so Joe's red, Blow's blue, Blow's green. They're both fighting for Big Town's roofing. Okay, the keyword Big Town Roofing. Who's going to get it? Well, if we're going off what happens every single day, it's going to be the site that's got more backlinks and the more relevant links going to it. So right here, if um, site A was getting a backlink from site C, and site B did not have a backlink from site C, it didn't have any backlinks, then site A is going to be ranked higher. There's no question about it. So, um, uh, that's just that's just the way things are. That's just the way search engines rank sites by giving authority to quality backlinks to your website. It's kind of like when another site of authority backlinks to you. It's kind of like saying that um, uh, that other site is giving you a vote of confidence or a vote saying that um, I will vouch for this site being a good site because I want to link to it. I like what this other site's doing, and the search engine see that and say, oh, there's a lot of trust going on here. So I want to, since they trust you, I'm going to trust you too and rank you high. So if that makes sense. Give me a 48. How does site A get links on site C? Okay, yeah. So go back here. So the question was asked, how does site A get links on site C? So if site C is pointing to site A, say that site C was, I don't know, say you got a backlink from Facebook. Like if somebody's talking about your site on Facebook and they put a link to your website, that's considered to be a backlink from Facebook to your site. Now, if hypothetically, if I was on my website and I did a blog post and I want to link to Facebook on a specific post on Facebook or a business page on Facebook, say I want to link to my iNovate Marketing Facebook page, then I'm linking to site C. In our example case, we're linking back to Facebook because I want to send people to my Facebook page from my blog, and there's an exchange going on there. So does that answer your question? And if it's not Facebook, if you put it in terms of another business, you can say that, okay, in a real world case, one of our photographers, Bob Crandall, we link back and forth with each other. So I've got a link going to his website, photography business, and he links over to our site because we do a lot of work together. So there's two-way backlinking going on there. And I trust this site. I wouldn't link out to anybody's site. Absolutely not. But we do business together. He does great work, and he has an authority site because he's got a lot of people that's sending links to him because they like his site. So we're in a good neighborhood online, so to speak. The more quality links you get, the more links you get. Like Site D is getting all these great links. It's going to obliterate Site B because Site B's only got 2 links, whereas Site D has got a ton of great links, and they're quality links. Let's not confuse quality with quantity. Quantity is black hat. Quality is stuff you get like from agencies like us. You pay for it, you get the quality stuff. You get low volume, high quality backlinks. All right, I want to try to push, man. Let's see here. Positive on page SEO Google ranking factors, site size, and the site age. The size of the site. Unless you just got 1,000 services, which most people don't, the only way to get that size is through a blog. And you do a lot of blogging. That's how you get the size and you get the content. So you could have like a 10-page website. Like you could get one of our express sites, a 10-page express site, and we'll put your blog on there, and you can blog on there every day, and every day you get a brand new page. So that's going to help with the search. And of course, the site age, we're talking about the age of the actual domain. So if my site is, like 4 or 5 years old, it's going to have more authority and a more ranking power than a site or a domain that's 1 year old. Okay. So that's talking about the site age. Subscriptions into different directories, that's business listings. This is huge with local SEO. I had a client in Roanoke that was having problems before they came to us, that their Google Plus page or map page kept falling on and off the 7-pack, that arrangement of map listing. And it was because his business directories or her business directories, let's be ambiguous here, they were inconsistent. They had different phone numbers going on. They had different addresses. So it was giving a distrust signal to Google, and they didn't want to put them on the map listing because they didn't know who the place was. Had no idea. Is it this address? Is it that address? I don't know where it's coming from. I got a question. Do pictures add to site size? It does and it doesn't. It will add value. Basically, the site size, we need to be talking about actual pages, like either through a blog post page or an actual service page, a business page that's got content on there. However, just like we were talking about before with the alt descriptions, that's how we can take advantage of if we have a lot of photos, like if you have like a lot of galleries on your website, you can take advantage of those galleries by putting an alt description tag or just putting a name to those images and getting an SEO value on it. Okay. I got a roger that, so I think we're good there. Okay. Negative off-page SEO, the ranking factors. Yeah, we talked about that, people. So you don't go with people like what Jamie Hill was talking about, 29 primer, just calling everybody and their brother out here in the U.S. These people are, it's bad news. It is bad news. So don't buy your links. Don't refer out or don't take in links that don't have much merit. Like if they don't have a good trust factor. Like I showed you an example of us looking at the Forbes.com. You think people trust Forbes? You better believe it. Are we going to link to them? Absolutely, because we're associating ourselves with them. That's what we're doing, right? Um, do you have links from high PR sites? And are they unrelated? So the holy grail of a backlink would be a really high PR, high value site like Forbes. That's related to your industry. Like for us, our one of our key links is from websitemagazine.com, and we got backlinks from websitemagazine.com because I go on there personally about once a month and blog on there. Not blog for the articles, but I interject with comments and add value to their site, and they allow me to backlink from them. So yeah, so and for a roofing case, if you're a roofing company, the holy grail for you would be to get on like DIYnetwork.com or House.com, something along those lines. That's where you want to get your backlinks from, or from press release websites that do home improvement stuff, HomeDepot.com. Okay, I got to get along here. We're completely out of time. Advanced SEO, I think we need to skip over some of this here. One thing we got to touch base about is website usability, because now more than ever in 2015, the website usability is, oh my God, it's so important. Just got off a webinar earlier today with an SEO company that we do some business with. They were talking about a new algorithm that's getting ready to hit in April. That's in about a month, people. That is going to obliterate website ranking if they do not have a responsive website. Not just a mobile website with a with a mobile subdomain, but an actual responsive website. If you don't know what that is, get with us or Google it. Every site we build is obviously responsive. What that means is it shrinks down to the side of the your mobile device or tablet. It's a usability thing. Heat mapping, we're talking about heat map trails. We find out where people are clicking on your website. That way we can actually distinguish where people are going on your website. It's an analysis tool. Robots, man, we'll get into some heavy stuff here. Let's see, I don't think we need to get into this. This is a little heavy for basic SEO talk. This might be a different webinar. Let's touch a little bit on social media, SEM, and Web 2.0. Anybody familiar with the term Web 2.0? Give me a 1 if you do, a 2 if you don't. Okay. Basically, Web 2.0, that's your social media. Whether you want to or not, you got to get on Twitter. You got to get on Facebook. You need to be on Blogger. Why do you want to be on Blogger? If nothing else, because of the ranking factor and the fact that it's like an RSS feed for a ton of other sites. Web videos. Did I not give you a ridiculous example of how well videos rank? Was that not just sick? That Blacksburg SEO land page that we have, it's ranked second, right below us, which we are first for Blacksburg SEO services. What's on the homepage? It was a video. Didn't even have content on that homepage, but we had a video that was optimized for our keyword. That was ridiculous, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, it's amazing. That's what you call SEO Jedi Knight power dust sprinkled all over the website. That's what we do at iNovate, by the way. We sell it by the 5-gallon pails. Magic SEO dust. So video works. In all seriousness, video works. Um, More important now than ever is your, we hit on the responsiveness of the website. Video is huge because it's interactive. If you go on to Facebook, what are you seeing on your timeline right now? Listen, I'm not trying to sell you on this idea. You see videos on it, right? Gone are the days that we just see a few text posts about, oh, I'm walking to my kitchen, post. Here's a picture of my fried green tomatoes, post. No, we got videos of people doing stuff. It's interactive. People are using video. So we need to be aware of that and take cues. And if your current SEO is not taking cues and telling you to get into video, then shame on them. You need to talk to us. Again, I'm not selling here. I'm just letting you make sure you're aware of it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to check my marketing. Yeah. Ditto SEO dust. Yes. Got some people chatting in here. Photos. All right. Flickr. Yeah, you know what? I would almost go as far as to say that I would probably trade out Flickr for Pinterest all day right now. And I should have swapped that slide. Shame on me. Pinterest is huge. And by the way, do you call it Pinterest or Pinterest? Give me a 1 if you call it Pinterest, and give me a 2 if you call it Pinterest. Oh, I got some Pinterest in here. No Pinterest. All right. No Pinterest. Pinterest. I'm Pinterested in that. Maybe you're not Pinterested, but I am certainly Pinterested. All right. So, okay, yeah, let's swap out Flickr. And let's say we want to do Pinterest for our photos and our images and stuff because it's getting way more traction. And I'm about to end this. We're on our last page right here. This is the last slide. It's totally off the subject of the Web 2.0, but I've got to talk about it real quick. I've got literally 1 minute left, and we ended perfect. Site speed. Our lead dev Munir, he's huge on site speed. I'm huge on it. We actually offer a service on site speed, but the fact of the matter is, again, that we're not selling. This is an instructional video class here. Google is going to shut you down off the top page if you do not have a fast site. If it's not a mobile responsive site. If you don't have an interactive site with mobile or a video. That's, again, these are staple things that you've got to have in place if you want to have any type of business online, or if you're serious about your online presence. Load time, where you can get load time, people. Let me put you guys over here real quick, and I just want to share this before we go. I got like 45 seconds. 1 second. Okay. Give me a 42 blue if you can see my screen now. I want to make sure you can see this. 42 blue, I got it. Okay. So I want to pass this link along. This is a link right here. Let me drop this up in here. You guys need to find out if your site's mobile friendly or not. If it's not, you need to make sure it is. We are mobile friendly. The keyword planning tool we talked about, I want to make sure you guys are in on that. I want to put the link here for you on this as well. This is what me and our business manager was talking about all afternoon. Keyword research for clients. Let's see. Where else do I want to go? Yeah, speed test. Google speed test. Okay, I'm going to drop this link just so you guys have it. Oops. Sorry about that. Get that in there. Okay. I believe we are done. Do I have any questions? Everybody good? Okay. Let me end on this right here real quick. Last slide. We got it. We're 2 minutes over. I apologize. Listen, on behalf of iNovate Marketing, myself, Kirk Music, my lead dev, Munir, to me, business manager, Jamie Hill, we appreciate you. Joanne, our content gal, she's not here with us tonight. Going to speak on her behalf. Bob Crandall, our photographer. Listen, we appreciate you taking the time and hanging out with us on the video. If you have any questions, hit us up. Our website's right here. Our contact info is all there. I appreciate it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you at the top.